Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Mo, and if this is the first time you see my face, hey, what's good, what's poppin'? If you want to join the Molife family, hit the subscribe button below, and if you click on the bell right next to that, you'll be notified every single time I upload a video, so make sure you do that. As you can tell by the title, today I'm doing like a get ready with me, Q&A, get to know me type thing. It's been a while since I sat down in front of the camera and like spoke and like interacted with you guys, and I did post on my stories that you guys should send me some questions. So we are going to go through those questions. I do appreciate every single person that sent me questions or interacted with my stuff. Do make sure you guys go and check out everything that I've recently posted, especially this year, because we are in our content bag like never before. But yeah, I don't want this intro to be long, and I feel like this video is already going to be long. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Oh, have you guys seen the new intro? Do you like the new intro? Don't worry, you're about to see it. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Hey, love. Yeah? They wanna know who's that girl? Who's that girl?
Okay, so we're just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start with some of the easier questions that I have on here. And my first question, first question is, how old am I? I think I've been saying this, and I said I'm gonna start saying this every single time somebody asks me for my age, especially if I get ID'd. But do you not know that it's not nice to ask a lady her age? You don't know? But for reference, I'm 24. I'm gonna be 25 in September. I don't know why that escaped my mind, but anyways, I'm doing my brows with the Elf Brow something. What's it called? The brow laminating gel. I actually really like this. Shout out to Riffy, because she put me on. What's the other one? Some else for my nationality. I'm obviously Nigerian. Like obviously. As in, it's not really a secret. I don't think to anybody. There are a couple people that think I'm like Caribbean. I don't know where they got that from. I used to do my brows. I didn't like block them. It's quite embarrassing. Next, for foundation, guys, I'm going in with the NARS. I think it's the Radiant Longwear foundation. In the shade, is it Macau? In the shade Macau. I've been using this foundation now for years. So for some years before it was the MAC, but yeah, that's not what you guys actually came here to find out about. But anyways, that's a fun fact. Yes, next question is my career. I don't really know if I can give you guys a forward answer, because I'm a woman, wow. I'm a woman of many talents, and I do a lot of things. But right now I work in sales and marketing. Am I enjoying it? Yes, it's fairly new to me in terms of like a career path. But as you guys know, obviously I'm here doing content. I have a degree in interior design and interior architecture and design. A degree. And yeah, like I enjoy everything I do, to be fair. And ultimately I like to make money. So yeah. Location, as in where I live. I think that's what they wanted to ask. This person that asked me these, they asked me quick fire back-to-back questions. I'm going with my curve case. I use the medium because I have a lot of the other shades in, like the shades in the deep, I have in like these ones, so in the liquid form. Don't know why that word escaped me. This location, I live in Manchester. Am I from Manchester? No, I'm from a very small town called Watford. That's where I'm from. But I live in Manchester now. For reference, we lived in Birmingham before. That was where I went to uni. So yeah, a lot of people know us. I say know us, know me. This video is about me. A lot of people know me in relation to Birmingham. I'm not there anymore. So yeah, you can leave me out of that city, please. But yeah, I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I'm not really sure like how much I should be talking, how much I should be doing makeup, not gonna lie. Anyways, the color I just used for that was toned up, so I hadn't even blend out my thingy. Someone asked, describe my style. Fashion wise, I don't know. I say it a lot, but I was a really big tomboy, or was. I'm a really big tomboy, so I love loungewear, I love activewear. I'm trying to free myself from constantly like wearing joggers and stuff. I'm also not wearing my glasses, which is why the mirror is now here, guys, please pardon me. But yeah, I would say that's mostly it. Now I'm currently, this year, should I say, I'm practicing like modest fashion, and I'm trying, because like I said, I'm used to athleisure, so I don't really mind, or I never really used to mind my like midriff and what being out. But I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative in terms of my fashion. I think it's something I'm trying to practice, especially because I'm trying to like grow my faith as well. So yeah, that would be what I would say. Now I'm trying to go for like more, still definitely more like athleisure, but just be a little bit more grown, a little bit more mature in my dress sense. The colours I mostly wear are blacks, grey, white, pink, red, blue, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if that answers my question, but that's my dressing style. What's my favorite brand? Clothing brand? I don't really have a favorite clothing brand, to be fair. I'm one of those people that when I'm thinking of a fit, like in my head, if there's a piece that I'm like trying to look for in terms of like trying to source for an outfit, I will type it into Google, and everybody is up for the running. Anyone that Google says, look, see this one, shop this one. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. So it doesn't really matter. There was a point where I would say PLT and Boohoo were like the most worn. I definitely obviously still wear a lot of Boohoo just because of like brand deals and what, and I do obviously love them. But yeah, I think that answers the question. I don't have a favorite clothing brand, guys. I'll say, sorry, what color am I going for? I want something very muted today. I'm gonna go with Peach Sugar and a Shy Boy for blush. I think for the sake of the conversation, I'll say Tommy Hilfiger. That's my favorite because it combos like my two fave colors, which is red and blue. Guys, I know I was talking about a video about blush blindness, so please don't say anything. My blush is looking a bit scary right now because I will rectify it, I promise. My eyes are also not functioning in HD at the moment, so we'll get there. My dream job, this kind of links to the careers question. Like I said, I'm currently in a new field. My whole thing in life is that I learn new things. Like I love learning new things, whether that's like a physical activity or like, I don't know, like a sport or something. Absolutely love it. So yeah, my dream job, I think it's changed quite a bit because, like I said, learning new things, and I also don't want to work for anyone else like in the future. Obviously right now you got to do what you got to do, but I see myself opening my design studio, like home furnishings kind of thing, design consultancy, definitely still marketing, working with loads of brands, because I think that if you have a platform, you should use it to reach out to other people, and also put people on. I've always tried to do that. So yeah, I don't know if that's a job that has a specific title, but yeah, definitely interior design type related field. Someone asked, do you have a pet? I do have a pet. Her name is Gia. She's sat over there. She's sleeping at the moment. She's a black cat. Yeah, that's all I have to say on it. I remember when we told our friends that we were gonna get a black cat, and there was loads of convo around it. Forget friends, when I told my parents I was getting a black cat. Ciao. My dad was like, make sure you pray over that cat. Don't worry, she's a blessing. Like, she's great. Somebody asked, what is it like being Molife? I don't know. I don't think I have an answer. I think at the moment, now, currently, being Molife is stress. Because I can't be here 24/7 as much as I want to be anymore. I feel like when I was obviously in uni, I had a lot more time to be Molife. Being Molife is trying to, like, as an adult, is like trying to balance like your alter ego. It's like trying to be Molife is like trying to be Superman. Like I'm either at work or I'm like fighting crime, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, for the most part, it's really fun. Networking, love meeting new people. I think now as well, like trying to do content as an adult means that I have a lot more to talk about on my platform. And like I said, I like putting people on. So being Molife means being able to like plug everybody in a sense. I think when I was at my peak on YouTube and like making content, it was super fun because I got invited to a lot of places. I used to go outside a lot more. But like I said, now, Clark Kent, damn, like, my life is at work, trying to edit, like, in the middle of the day. You know, like, trying to take care of herself. But yeah, I can't complain. Like, God gave me a passion that has been a great experience so far. And I can't wait to see what she grows into. What are my passions? My passions. So yeah, what are my passions? I don't know. I think right now, in life, one, it's trying to be consistent. Like I said, if you haven't watched some of my other videos, my word for this year is discipline. With a strong focus on focus. On like the place I am in my life and what. So yes, one of my passions would just be like my religion, and I say walking in my like God-given purpose, and like actually trying to achieve my destiny, because like I said, there are loads of things that we can do in life that will distract us from like what we're meant to be doing and who we are meant to be. And yeah, it's just about finding that balance. Another one of my passions, I shouldn't have done that. Another one of my passions is music. I don't think I talk about music enough on here, but I am a singer. I also own a record, or I part own a record label in Nigeria. You guys will see some stuff, like next month I'm going to Nigeria, so you guys will see like loads of stuff on that, and I'm really excited to share that as well. I don't want to say I'm a songwriter, but I do write songs. Will I be releasing anything? I don't know. I don't think that is everything that you can do, that you must do. Any other passions? My content, sorry, you guys, my platform is obviously a really big passion of mine. Like, it's something I've been doing YouTube for way too long. Consistently, inconsistently, however you want to take it. But I've been doing it for a while, so it's definitely a passion of mine. And with all my rebrands, it's just about finding out who I want to be, how I want to portray myself online now. And yeah, so definitely one of my passions. Okay, one of the questions that this babe sent is, what do you enjoy eating? Everything. Everything. My favorite type of food, however, is, oh, okay, I can't say that. That wouldn't be true to myself. My favorite, I don't have a favorite meal, but I love pasta. Absolutely love pasta. What else do I love? Obviously, being Nigerian, we just have amazing cuisine. But I absolutely love Nigerian food. Pounded yam, jollof rice, you know, the whole shebang. Dodogiz, efariro. That's where it's at. So this is blended out. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? Because I can't see it anymore. Honestly, my eyesight is gone. I'm literally almost done. If I can actually like, oh no, I'm not. Well, yeah, I am. Okay, mostly question. What is your favorite way to spend a weekend? Oh, that's a very insightful question. I like that. Whomever asked that, shout out to you, man. Favorite way to spend a weekend? Well, considering it's currently the weekend, and let me not even. my ideal weekend, Saturday, you know, rest, you know, church, spending time with my friends, cooking or eating good food, watching something that I've probably been wanting to watch all week. I think I do enjoy going outside in terms of like going out and about and doing stuff, but I have a really strong appreciation for staying at home. The next question is, what's a book, movie, or TV show that you'd recommend? Because you asked so nicely, I'm gonna answer all three of those. A book that I would recommend, and everyone that I've spoken to about books ever knows that I stand by this book wholeheartedly. It was such a great read. You know when I don't know if anyone else does this, but like you might be recommended something, like a book or something to read, and you have absolutely no idea what you're getting yourself in for, and you read the book and it's the most entertaining thing ever. For reference, I am talking about Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. That book was hilarious. Yes, so that book was absolutely hilarious, and I would 100% recommend it. Definitely a little bit of a PG, but hilarious. It's funny in a not funny way, because yes, nearly all the men in Lagos must be mad and I do believe that those stories were partly true, like taken from real events. So yes, yeah, definitely worth a read if you like a little giggle, but you also like relationship drama and like family, and like it's obviously like based on real life culture. So I would definitely do that. A movie, I don't know. I think a lot of my favorite movies are like classics. What's my favorite movie genre? I don't know. I'm an action buff, but I wouldn't say those are my favorite movies. I think some of my favorite movies were like the old school dance movies. So, oh my gosh, I stand by this. Roll Bounce, an amazing movie. I absolutely loved it. Loved that movie. But would I recommend? Yeah, I would recommend it. Favorite TV show? This list for TV shows is long. Not gonna lie. Like, I think my favorite like drama type would be How to Get Away with Murder. My favorite I don't think I have a favorite action series. No. But a series that I feel like not a lot of people either talk about it or have watched it. But it's called The Get Down. Cinematic masterpiece, if you ask me. Okay, this is a good question. It says, what do you wish you had more time to do? Okay, it's not really it's a good question, but like, I wish I had more time to rest. And like, I'm a big, I wouldn't say I'm a big overthinker, but I do have a strong tendency to overthink. I also daydream a lot, so I wish I had more quiet time to just be in my thoughts. I know that can sometimes come across as like, oh, like, I don't know, but yeah, I wish I had more time to think. The other one, what's a place you've always wanted to travel to? I'm trying to quick fire these because like I said, I'm almost done. And a place I've always wanted to travel to, I think as I'm older, like I've started ticking off a lot of those places. So place I've always wanted to travel to. Australia is definitely high on that list. I really want to go, but I want to go with my dad because he also really wants to go. So I think that would be a really nice trip. Another place would be, I can't even tell you guys this palette because I'm pretty sure they don't do it anymore. But if you guys know any like really good like blush contour type palettes, let me know. Actually, there's actually one I want to get, but recommend me some anyways. Another place I would say, just because one of my friends was there recently, in fact he's there currently, but Tokyo, I really, really want to go. And I know that the girls in the house really want to go as well, so that would be a really great trip that we'll probably do when we have loads and loads of money. And yeah, oh my gosh, and Brazil. Nella, you were bad. You were bad. A bad influence on me because I saw it and I've been wanting to go to Cuba. I was trying to go to Cuba for my birthday this year actually. But yeah, Brazil, up there on the list, and especially because they're like basically Nigerian. I just think it would just be such a great trip, and I would have such a great time. And I don't know anybody that's gone and has had a bad word to say about it. Next question is, what is a skill that I'd like to learn? Some of you guys, I like this. You guys are sharp. What is a skill that I would like to learn? A skill. Let's not even think about skills. One of the things I want to learn or relearn is how to play the piano. It was one of those things that my parents tried forcing me to do when I was a kid. I say tried, they forced me to do it as a kid. And then I said to them that, no, I don't want to learn the piano, I want to play guitar. So I learned the guitar. Did I finish learning the guitar? No. Can I still play it today? Just about as well as I can play the piano today. Another thing that I really wanted to do, I wanted to do this at the start of the year. I wanted to learn to roller skate. So I basically I taught myself to ice skate because I don't believe there's anything that I cannot do. So yeah, roller skating was very high on my list of things to like pattern. Do you know what I mean? Like I can do it, but I want to pattern it. Wow, these are some deep questions. I should have started with these. Someone says, what's the life lesson you've learned? That's crazy. That's a crazy question. I think most people don't ask questions like that, but a life lesson that I've learned so many things, man. This life is hard. That's one thing I've learned. Some people are in your life and it's temporary. I am one of those people that I hold people so tightly. I hold on to people so tight. And because of how I was raised, when I like consider you a friend, I see you as family. So I find it very hard when like those like, I can't do it, those temporary friends. I find it really hard when there's like temporary friends, when it's their time to leave. I kind of struggle with it a little bit, a lot of it. But yeah, that would be one life lesson I've learned, that, you know, you have to let things go sometimes and let people go as well. Yeah, that would be what I would say is a life lesson that I've learned. Also being true to yourself, is really, really hard and really important. I'm a person that kind of like grew up with a lot of external pressure, not in the worst way, but like I know how it affected my mental health and like how I try to approach on life and stuff, and stuff like I hate to fail just because like I feel like I've let everybody down type thing. I forgot what my point was, but yeah, like stay true to yourself. Like sometimes, like as much as I believe in like living for other people and like trying to do your best by your family and whatnot, I think it's very important that you remember to like live your truth. It's okay to make mistakes. So yeah, be true to yourself. That's what I would say. What's something you're proud of accomplishing? I think I have a couple things I'm proud of accomplishing. One, finishing uni, guys. I clap for myself every single time I remember that. I went into uni thinking it was going to be like the college shows that we watch, like these American shows, and that was about it. Like I had no expectation for anything else aside from the fact that I was going to be known, I was going to have a great time, I was going to make loads of friends type thing. So actually graduating and like not flunking out was crazy. That was crazy. I'm so proud of myself for that. Like not even I did my big one, God did his big one on that, because damn. Let's see, because I'm pretty much done with my makeup now, I think. It's just be my lips, so yeah, let's do that. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. Absolutely love this. This is in the shade, Riffy, you're gonna put me onto this. Shout out to Riffy, man. This is in the shade, I can't see a shade though. I don't know, guys, I don't know the shade, but this is what it looks like, okay? What is a piece of advice? Yes. What is a piece of advice you give to your younger self? I think I kind of answered that. In terms of like the advice that I would just give, or things that I live by. But a piece of advice I would give to my younger self is just to breathe. I had to grow up, I think, relatively quickly. So, like, as considering that, like, I think one thing I realized is, like, now that I'm 25, all the things that I used to say that I wanted to do and achieve by the time I was 25, some of them, most of them, haven't been done. So yes, breathing and just taking it easy with myself and just in life. What is a dream for your future? I've kind of already answered. Are you in a relationship? I knew this was the direction this was all going to go in when I saw that last question. Am I in a relationship? No. Very single, guys. Very single. Yeah, I thought I'd be married by the time I was 25. Can you guys believe that? In this day and age, if only I need a future. Thank God that God does, because I have not a squiggle for who I'm gonna marry, or like, there's no roster, there's no nothing. I probably shouldn't be saying this on the internet. Describe your dream, man. I think this person was trying to slide into my DMs. Somebody that is God-fearing, and I don't say that the way I used to say it. Like, I genuinely mean it. I need somebody that's gonna be like the head of our house. This is not the color I want to use. Yeah. Tall. I say this with all humility, because I'm 6 foot. Nobody asked how tall I was. I like that. But I'm 6 foot, so like, yeah, I don't want you to be bullied by my family. So I'm gonna need you to be tall. In fact, if you like yourself, you should be tall. And then physically, I don't know. I'm one of those people that you always used to be like, I don't have a type. I don't have a type. I don't think I do. But like, if you ask me to describe someone, if this is how I do this question, yeah, like, first of all, let me blend. This is how I see this question in terms of like, when people ask me like what my physically what my dream husband would be, yeah, this is how I see it. Imagine you have a veil on, you're stood in front of these big double doors, and the doors open wide, and you're looking at your husband. What do you see? That's your dream man. He's dark skinned, he's tall, athletic build. I don't like lazy boys. Please play a sport, build some muscle. Yeah, like athletic, dark skin, dark skin. I don't see, you know, those girls that I would be like, I'm not even gonna say the word, where the guys are with the dreads? I'm not one of them, or sorry, like, don't get me wrong, like, if a guy with dreads like approaches me correctly, and I'm feeling his thing, sure, we can talk. But like I said, those doors open and I see a guy with waves or a taper or something, yeah. But yes, that's I hope that answers what's my type. Yeah. Also Nigerian. Oh, I like that. Someone said, what is a question you've always wanted to ask? I don't know. Sorry, that just brought a thought. I watched it. If you haven't watched the I Said What I Said podcast, you should. They're hilarious. I absolutely love them. And I reference them a lot. They influence me quite a bit. But they... I think their first video of the year, FK asked Jola, like, what's one thing you want to learn this year? And Jola said how to make money. So if there was a question that I've always wanted to ask is, how are the rich? Like, show me, don't sell it as a class. Like, just answer that in one fell swoop, in like a sentence or maybe a short paragraph that I can like implement in my own life so I can also be rich. But yeah, those are all the questions, guys. I actually don't know what my makeup looks like. I should probably like actually have a look. My blood sugar's like kind of low right now, so like my eyes are just not working properly. I don't know, maybe I've been sitting here looking scary. I'm coming back, guys. I'm gonna find out if my makeup is actually looking correct. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I just thought it was really important that I came on camera and like reintroduced myself, typed things, sat down, we spoke, we got to know each other, you know. Because some of you guys are new, some of you guys have been here before, but I have changed, so I just thought like this was a really important video. Shout out to everybody that sent in questions. I really do appreciate it. I know that when I posted it on my story and my platforms and what, like, hey guys, ask me questions, I did get a couple that were kind of scary and they immediately were ignored. Like, they didn't even make the cut. But yeah, for those of you that actually took time out to ask me questions, I really hope those answers were good for you. They were appropriate. And yeah, I do hope to be maybe doing some more content with makeup and stuff. Beauty was never really too much a part of my brand in terms of like putting out like content for makeup. But we're here, we're live, and we're doing stuff for the people. As always, guys, leave any video suggestions that you have for me in the comment section below. I really enjoyed this video, I'm not gonna lie. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Molife to all of you. Bye bye.